Saki. I want to tell you everything, and I am being completely honest. I am concerned about Roe versus Wade and the whole abortion issue. So let me back up. History. Um, all while I was alive, Roe versus Wade was the law. So abortion was always an option for me. Um, and it made a difference in the choices that I made. And what you might benefit from understanding, I grew up in the South where the law of the land was Southern Baptist religion. But luckily, my family was a bit different. We were drenched in science, mainly because my granddaddy was a doctor. So science was not something that was new to us. All right, so I had that mixture that I always had to live with. And when I went on to teach, I had to, you know, live in both places, teach in both places. I had to make my science palatable for my students who were drenched in religion. So I made the science work for them so that they could accept it, or that's what I tried to do. Um, so I am saying now that I think abortion should be legal. And I have a huge problem with the way society handles our boys and our girls. I think the science says that they become sexually active because hormones, and there's that hormonal drive, which is the exact same among boys as girls. So girls are just as driven as boys, and there's nothing wrong with either. But when a pregnancy occurs, it is the girl's responsibility. And for that reason, I think abortion ought to be legal. Now, what I also think is birth control ought to be rampant. You know, I don't think there needs to be any unavailability of birth control. I think young people ought to be taught that conception takes things to a whole nother level. All right, so what is the point in this video? Thelma, I am just bothered that abortion is not legal. And I am grateful that it was legal when I was a young person. And I would have had one. I didn't need to, but that is just the way the cards were dealt. And I also was enveloped by science. So as a young person, I was extremely aware of the science going on in my own body. So I want young girls to be extremely aware of the science going on within their body. All right, so when I did think I was pregnant, I knew immediately that something was wrong, And I was completely attached to my body and what was going on with it. So if I had needed an abortion, I knew right away, and I had the resources to go where I needed to go and do what I needed to do. Now, at the airport, my period came on, so it's a matter of accessibility and ability. I had the resources because I had people in my life who understood the science. And, that was that. Okay, so I don't know, Thelma. I just want you to know that I believe that. I don't know if it's going to make any difference. I don't care that it makes any difference. I'm not trying to say that you should believe any of what I believe. I just want you to know that I believe it. So you can take it into your consideration of what you believe. Go with the science. Always know what's going on in your body. All right, so if I had to do it right now in 2023, I would be crazy about birth control. I would want the young people in my life and outside of my life and everywhere to take caution, male and female, about birth control. Okay, I don't know what else I got today. I got coffee and I got fruit and a lot of stuff going on in my head. So I'm gonna go. All right. I love you. Goodbye.